How are you? Here we are, ready for another day of just little reminders that if you work on these and take them seriously, it will really improve your technique. So think about it. I'd like to hear a little bit about what you've been doing lately. Remember these, stay in contact with us. Use Facebook to let us know what you've been up to lately, moms and dads. What have you been doing to keep your little guys and gals busy? So we're always interested in that. Sad to see that we can't see you guys for a while, but hopefully everything will turn out fine and we'll be back to normal in no time. But in the meantime, let's get some work done. Okay, I wanna just break down something for you, and this is important. This is the stance that we're in, and also some double punches, some jab punch. Now, whether you're a white belt or whether you're a black belt student, really doesn't matter. These are fundamentals that if you have them right, you will have good balance and you will have good power. So I want to go over those. So from here, first off, my feet are always in position. They're in a walking with position. Okay, and when I put my stance up, my feet are still a walking with. I don't want my feet in line, so I have to have that balance, and my toes are turned a little bit to the side. Now my left hand is my lead hand, my right hand is my backhand. And notice there's a separation here because my right hand now is that much further from my target, allows me to have more room to generate more power. So this is my power hand right now, my rear hand. Now, when we do these techniques, again, everything is involved here. So if you have your karate uniform on right now, I'd encourage you to notice your belt knot, because your belt knot is right in the center of your body. And in order to deliver proper technique with our punches, we need to turn our belt knot. So if we're going to punch with our front hand first of all, the turn comes from my hips and from my thighs. And then at the very end of the technique, the hand turns over and I hit my jab. And again, you always have that snap at the end, that turn, and you're hitting with the two big knuckles. So that one goes out. And now if I'm going to deliver my power hand now, that starts turning, my front hand starts pulling back. They meet right here in the middle, because this is a matter of proper timing also. Now as the right hand goes out, the front knee bends, the left hand comes back to cover my face and my ribs on this side, and this hand now extends and punches. If I'm doing the technique a little bit faster, it's left, right. But notice my belt knot once again, and you want to pay attention to this. As I turn my jab, my belt knot turns one direction. As I throw my rear hand and my back heel turns off the floor, my belt knot turns a whole nother direction. So there's a distinct shift. We always joke in class, we say cha-cha-cha. That's exactly what you want to be doing, is a quick cha-cha-cha. So you don't want it real long and slow. It's a pop-pop. It's a fast motion. So your belt should be flying pretty quickly. This is important. I want to show you just one other little thing. Wherever you move, we're stationary right now, but if you move your feet, for instance, if I go forward, my front foot move first, but if my front foot moves, my back foot also has to move. It has to come back to where I started from. If I go backwards, it's my back foot that moves first. My front foot then has to follow. If it's to the right, it's my right foot first, my left foot follows. If it's to the left, left foot first, right foot follows. So you can work on that a couple different steps this way, a couple different steps that way, and that you can work on that speed. And imagine if you were to spar with an imaginary opponent, so shadow sparring, if you will. Your foot movement is very important, and your foot movement has to be such that, again, when one foot moves, the other foot comes up or goes back so that you end up in the same position that you started in. This foot movement stuff is very important. A person that understands their feet, a person that has good feet like you, as a martial artist that really pays attention to your stuff, this makes a big difference. So if nothing else, spend a little time dancing with yourself, because this really is a dance. It's a 1-2, 1-2. So let's work on these feet. These are important issues. I'll see you next time. Good to see you again.